What's going on, everyone? Back again with another video. Today's video, guys, we're going to be working on the 2013 Dodge Charger Pursuit. Now, I do have some more changes coming up, which is what I was about to do, but I figured I would do a video of what I've done to the vehicle so far, what it looks like. Now, I know I haven't done a follow-up video, and it's been a while since I've uploaded a video, so I do apologize. It's been kind of tidy. I've been kind of busy and distracted with other stuff. Been running with this look for a while now. I do know that the car does need a paint job, guys, so I know you don't have to say that. I'm not ready for the paint job yet. I still have some more stuff I want to do to it and then get painted, and I have not quite decided what color I'm going to go with. If I'm going to go with all black, or if I'm just going to paint it again the same color, which will be white, and it'll be a lot cheaper if I just painted it white versus changing the color or getting it dipped. I cannot dip it myself because my dip kit is not quite 100% working. It's been sitting for over 2 years. I'm sure over 2 years. The last time my brother used it, he dipped his car and he did not take the dip that was leftover dip that was inside it and the tank and all that stuff. He didn't take it out, so it's been sitting in there. It's dried out and it was very difficult for me to open it. I need to spend some time on that. If I can, then I'll dip it myself. If not, I'm either going to paint it or I'm going to take it to somebody and have it dipped. That is, if I want to do a custom job, like different color, different shades, something, I'll probably get it dipped, because dipping custom would be a lot cheaper than painting and custom, because if I want to go painting custom, it's going to cost about $2,000, $3,000 or so, and that's about almost the price of a wrap and getting it wrapped. And I don't know, especially the vehicles that I buy and resell, if I want to resell it and for the price that I want to sell it to account for what I've put into it, most people will not want to pay. They rather want to buy cheap, and it's difficult to sell. But anyway, guys, ignore everything that's down here because that's a follow-up video. We're going to be doing a walk around video on what I've done so far, guys, on the Pursuit. I do have aftermarket headlights, the SRT bumper. Yes, it is an SRT bumper. This is a 2013 Dodge Charger Pursuit. It does have a 5.7 Hemi in it, which is great. SRT bumper, if you want to get it, eBay. I'm going to tell you that right now. You have to go on eBay, and you probably get it from eBay. It was on sale when I got it, but roughly it sells for $1,000, if not more, for the full kit. Now, when I say full kit, I mean bumper grills. So bumper grills and fog lights, and fog light cover. Does not include splinter or rods or headlights or anything like that. That's what normally they're selling it for. It was on sale and it was selling quickly. So when I saw it, I obviously got mine for way cheaper. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say it, because if I link it up, I might get in trouble with the seller. Might be complaining about why am I telling people how much I paid for it, because then they want to pay for the same thing. So we'll just leave that alone. Headlights, the same thing. Now the headlights, it's pretty much almost the 2015 look. During daylights, the headlights, it does have LEDs around it, but doesn't quite show when the sun is really out there. It shows much more when it's getting darker. But yes, it looks like the 2015, but it's different. It's a little bit entirely different, almost like the 2015 headlights, but a little bit different. Walk around. Now this is like I said before on my previous channel, guys, not channel, video, this is the RT conversion, guys. And when I mean RT conversion, it has a lot of RT parts, I should say, interior wise. I'm running two total flow mufflers on it and dual tips, as you can see right there. I am going to be changing that setup, as I have a different setup coming up. I should be getting it shortly. Why am I changing my setup? Because to me it's not loud, but apparently others think that it's really loud, and neighbors been complaining. And I'm the kind of person that's just not very bad, I don't like to piss people off. I try my best to keep from pissing people off, because obviously I don't want to be like, yeah, I don't care if I wake you up in the morning and all that stuff. I could be that person, but I'd rather not be. So I'm trying out a different setup, which is supposed to get, it's supposed to keep my sound when I want it, but we'll see where we get there. Interior wise, guys, Don't mind the visors. I just had to take that off because I just had my car tinted 2 days ago or so. So the guy who tinted my car tinted at least almost all the cars that I've had, almost all of them, because if they didn't come tinted, he tinted them. Well, except one car. I had to give to a different people, and they were expensive because I could not get this guy to do it. Due to COVID-19, he was kind of shut off or shut out and didn't want to work. But RT conversion, guys, you can see, when I say RT for conversion, guys, I'm talking about the seats. All those are RT seats. Normally the Pursuits don't have them leather seats all around. They do have them, I think, at the back seats are normally leather. And that's because, when they have people at that back there. And the front ones are normally cloaked, if I'm not mistaken. But I know that for the previous owner that had this vehicle, he's the one that started the conversion, which means he's changed the seats. He did the cluster swap, because normally Pursuit will have the gear shifter or whatever it is over here, right? But now it's down here. So he did the shifter swap, so it functions. The only thing about it is I don't have the manual control anymore. He said there's a way to make it work. I don't know. I really don't want to mess with that, because the last thing I want to do is break something and then I'm screwed, right? So that's why there's a little hole over here. But that's all can be changed out. You just have to get an RT and just change this whole setup. It's a kit. You just have to swap that out and then you're done. I went ahead and changed the radio, as I've done with my 2014, guys. I upgraded the radio. I changed the cluster over here. Did I say cluster swap before? Yeah, I did, right? That's the cluster. That's the shifter. I'm sorry. So I did the cluster. Oh my god, I was about to say it again. The cluster swap. This is 2015 right here, guys. It's a thing. People have done it. You can buy that off of eBay. I installed it myself. Did all this myself. Turn off the AC. We don't need that. This has the RB5 unit on there, so it does have navigation on there. I have my Diablo tuner right there, and pretty cool stuff, man. Pretty cool stuff. Now, downfalls to doing this. Like I said, you don't have that. And second thing I don't have is Bluetooth on that, so I have to get a Bluetooth module. And third thing is the USB on there in the middle. There's a lot of junk over there. I don't want to open it. In the middle, does not function. Maybe it's not plugged up, but I haven't hit the guy up on that. I just found that out the other day when I was trying to do a navigation updates, which is why I have that over here. But the navigation that I have in here does not compare to that one, so I have to download. I have to actually buy it, which I did not want to do. I had a CD, a map or SD card with map from an old car that I had in the house. I figured I would just put that in there and it might work, and it didn't. So I'll have to buy the maps and get that updated. But yeah, this is it, man. This is it. Another thing I don't like about the Pursuits is this. Now, if you're looking for a Dodge Charger, and you want a Hemi, and you cannot afford an RT, get yourself a Pursuit. You do have the V6 and you have a V8. A lot of people want V8s. You can find a Pursuit V8 for a lot cheaper than an RT, and you can do the conversion yourself. It's not that expensive. I mean, it's just you have to have time and you have to find them. Like all this, I paid what, under $600 if I'm not, or $600 at max between there. They do sell the kit, as I've said on my old video from the 2014 Dodge Charger. They do sell the kit, which will be the screen, bezel, RB5 radio for $1,005. There's a company that sells them. Personally, if you want the whole kit, you want to do it like that, fine. But to me personally, I'm going to tell you that is too expensive. I mean, I know a company has to do what they got to do to make their money, pay their employees and all the stuff, which is, I support that 100%. But I think it's too expensive. You can definitely get it cheaper if you go ahead and buy parts individually. That's what I've done before, and I did the same thing again, and I saved a lot more than buying the whole kit. I mean, you just have to be more patient, because obviously it takes time to get the whole kit, because you're buying from individual sellers, different people, and if it's available. You buy from them, you get it installed. That's what I did. I saved a lot more, and I recommend that. You don't have to like push and get it. No, most of this stuff I had sitting actually in the garage. So when I actually bought this Pursuit, I knew that what I already had. So I wasn't like too crazy about it. And I told the guy, when the guy I bought this vehicle from, I had some stuff for this vehicle, and even the headlights. I even had that sitting in a garage, and they were brand new, not used. I was gonna sell them. Then when I decided to buy another Dodge Charger again, when I sold the Magnum, I figured I would keep those. So got all that installed and all. Now the reason why I bought this Pursuit, guys, is price was a lot cheaper than buying an RT. Secondly, the miles. This car has, I'm not gonna say the accurate miles is that on that is there, but the car has 50,000 miles. The engine, not the car. I'm sorry. The engine has 50,000 miles. I have not driven this vehicle 100,000 miles. Okay, so that right there just needs to be updated a hair. So it's not that far off from there. That's one of the reasons why I bought this vehicle, because it has a new engine on there, and the seller gave me warranty, because that's how confident he was that the engine was good, and he was like, you got warranty on it, I'm gonna give it, and we have it all on document and all that stuff. And brand new engine, I mean, not brand new, obviously used, but new engine on there. That's why I bought this vehicle, because it has a V8 and no Hemi ticking, because a lot of V8s, that's the problem with them, with the Hemis, is you have the Hemi ticking in no time. You get Hemi ticking and it makes that tick 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 noise, and that's very annoying and very costly to fix. So I'm praying to God, I'm knocking on wood, that this car does not get the Hemi tick. So I'm doing the best I can to make sure I change the oil on time, and I need to actually do an oil change to actually do. As you can see, just had it tinted. This is going to be the end of the video right now, guys, because today we're going to be installing this, and I want to get it done as soon as possible, and I don't want to drag it out too long, because later on I have to head out, going to have some dinner with the families, so grilling out and all. So trying to get it done before it gets too late. My brother should be up by now, because it's after 12. So take it easy, guys. Stay tuned for a follow-up video on this vehicle, guys. I will upload another video with this installed, hopefully, if I can figure it out, because I have to take the bumper off. And I did do a test fit. I know that I have to do some work to it, so we'll talk soon. So stay tuned, guys. Take it easy.